So I got 4 studio brushes from e.l.f. I really wanted to get the spoolie brush and the eyeshadow brush, the flat shader brush, because I heard really good things about them, but they were sold out by the time I'd placed my order because I'd been like collectively making my order on elf.com for like months. So this is what I ended up getting. So first I got the e.l.f. complexion brush. And what I'm first going to say about the brushes is they come in these cute little packages like this, which is great because they open up from the back. There's a little like thing to put the brushes in. You open it up and you can put the brushes in here, which is great because it's good for travel. Like I'm going to Texas this month, well next month with my, 2 months with my husband. And I started thinking like, oh my god, I'm going to have to pick what makeup I have to bring with me, and I'm going to have to get it there somehow. So this is really great. And what's also great is all the brushes inside that come with these little, like, this might not even be the right one. Oh, it is the one for collection brush. How perfect. Come with these little, like, brush guards that you can put on them, because I have the brush guards, but I don't have enough to bring, like, all my brushes with me, which I'm probably not going to bring because that would make me a crazy person. But I still want to bring a bunch of brushes with me, and I only have 5 brush guards. But what's great is that I also have a brush guard now for all of my e.l.f. brushes. So that's perfect. You just pop it on, and they'll stay really well in your travel bag, whatever. Or even you put it in this and then put it inside this for like double protection while you're traveling. Perfect. So I'm definitely going to hold on to these and put them with the rest of my brush guards because I love them. So like I said, I haven't used any of the studio brushes, but they're feel really, really soft. Like really soft. This is how big the complexion brush is, just so you see like big it is. It's pretty slender, and you know it goes out. It frays out at the ends. It's not really, really dense or anything, but it's not supposed to be. I mean, it's just, I'm planning just to use it to put on, like, loose powder, like, for a finishing veil or whatever, which I didn't put on today because I kind of forgot, and then I was like, I'll go for the dewy look. It'll be cute. So, I'm liking the complexion brush. It looks cute. I also got the blush brush, which I'm planning on using for contouring, which is why I couldn't wear the bronzed in the blushed bronze duo today because I didn't want to use it if I hadn't washed the brush yet because it kind of creeps me out. I'm just going to say right now that I'm very like drugstore brand kind of person. Like I don't have anything high end at all. So I can't compare this to a MAC brush, but it's a great brush. I mean, there's a stray hair right here, but like, and I had one in my complexion brush, but I just pulled it out. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure they'll shed out when I wash them, but like they're really, really soft, and like it will fit right in here to contour. Like perfect. And you can also use it for blush because my only other blush brush I have is a Sephora angled brush, which is, I need to wash it because it's getting a little dirty. It's a little bit pink, which I use for my blush because it's perfect. I mean, it's too big for me to contour, I think, because I have a really small face because I'm tiny. But this one is a lot smaller, especially width-wise. Like, look at that. So it will definitely fit in there to contour, which I've never done before, so it could be a disaster, but we'll see. And then next I got this angled foundation brush. This is really dense, actually. Wow. Just felt this for the first time right now. It's really dense, and like I think it'll be great. I heard it's really good so you can get around your nose and stuff. Like the other foundation brush I have, like a regular foundation brush, is my Coastal Scents one. And like it's pretty big, and it's harder to get like, well, it's actually not that much harder to get around those areas, but I really don't like this brush. I don't know why. Something about it. And it looked angled there for a second when I moved it all to that side, but it's not. That's just my brush being retarded. It's really like pointed. See? So, yeah. I think this is really good. It's really, really dense, and it's really like stiff. I think that it'll be really good to put on foundation. I'm excited to use this. Finally, the brush that I was most excited, the whole reason I went to e.l.f. was to get this brush because so many makeup gurus have been like raving about this brush. This is the flat top powder brush. Actually, it's just called the Studio Powder Brush. But it's like a flat top buffer brush that people use to put on foundation. I know S2 Panapple and a bunch of other people have said that this is like their holy grail foundation brush, and it's like $2 or $3. Like, you can't even get better than that. That's the greatest deal of my life. So this was the whole reason I went to e.l.f. was to get this brush, and then once I saw their prices and their products, I went nuts and bought all this stuff. So I haven't used this, but I'm really excited to use it to buff in my foundation, to use it as a buffer brush because, I don't know, I just hear great things about it, and I'm so pumped to use it. I will probably do more of a review as opposed to a haul later on with my e.l.f. brushes because I want to let you guys know what I think. But like, so soft, so dense, like this is like kabuki on a stick. It's going to be great. I'm pumped. So I also went to Walmart yesterday and just bought 2 brushes that I'm just going to review for you now because do like a little like e.l.f. and Walmart haul kind of thing. So I got this Eco Tools foundation brush, which is really cute. It's, again, like they're all a lot smaller than my, actually it's probably the same size as my other foundation brush, but this is not very dense and it's kind of like this weird, I don't know, I don't like it. This is really dense though, just like the, it's probably the same density as the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one might be a little bit denser. I don't really know. Can't really tell. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's cute and I like it and I'm really excited to try it. I like that I just have to like blank out my light so you guys can see stuff. I'm really excited to try it. It looks really, and it's eco-friendly and that makes me so happy. Now also I got a rip-off like a cheap stippling brush. This was like $8. It's by I think Spa Tools. It's dirty because I used it this morning, but it looks just like any other stippling brush. I'm going to tell you a really sad story. So I bought MAC 187 off eBay. I'm just going to tell you, don't ever do that because this is a fake MAC 187. And it makes me really sad that I have a fake MAC 187, and I found this out because the ferrule came apart from the brush. Like, I didn't even use super glue to glue it back together. I used a freaking glue stick to glue this back together. But it's actually holding pretty well. I'm kind of impressed with that. Anyways, this is fake, so I figured I hate my life. I spent $20 on a fake brush off eBay. And like, now, because I wasted my money on this fake brush, I don't have the money to buy a real 187. So I saw this at Walmart and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. This is what I need. It works pretty well. It sheds like a mother. Not even gonna lie to you. It sheds like crazy. It shedded like crazy when I washed it first time. And it shedded a little bit on my face. I'd say a little bit more than a little bit. It shedded kind of a lot. But it was the first time using it, so I'm going to wash it again tonight when I wash the rest of my new e.l.f. brushes. So hopefully, because I washed it yesterday when I got it, so hopefully it won't shed as much. I don't know. Here's to hoping. So yeah, just a little side note, don't buy things off eBay. I'm just not buying like brand name things off eBay anymore. Especially if it looks too good to, my rule of thumb now is if it looks too good to be true, it is. Don't buy this. Because what you can tell, like, this works fine. I mean, it's a ripoff and it works fine, but the problem is that if you, like, pinch all the hairs together, you can see that it's not flat. Like, this stuff over here is longer. Like, it's longer than, stuff on the other side, and that's lame. Whereas this one, if you pinch it all together, it is all the same. It is the exact same all the way across. Like, that's flat, which is what it's supposed to be, which is what a stippling brush is. Part of its, like, allure and part of its magic is that it's all straight across, flat, perfect brush. So that's the only reason. I mean, this is softer than my crappy one, so whoever made this fake one made it out of really soft hair, I guess, but not down. So that's my first YouTube video and my haul, and it's 16 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut it down hardcore in editing. I look forward to talking to you guys again. Bye!